today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Who up in there?
It's the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Who up in here? Who in my chat?
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Baltimore Ravens and the Los Angeles Rams. With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning.
What up with you, bro?
I know you did as well.
I got my nice little setup. I'm good to go now, bro. I'm good now.
Because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows. No more podcasts. No more just predicting what's going to happen. Now we get to see it on the field.
Now we here. What's up with you? What's up, Sid? What up? What up, Mr. Randall? I figure I'll give me some game time in. Been working hard this week.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back on this one. So the
you at work today, Wish?
Begin at the 25-yard line. Out come the Rams, and at the controls, the former Cal Bears standing at 6'4", quarterback Jared Goff.
Getting some game time in today.
They start on the ground with Geis, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
A 3-yard loss
Let's
to start
go.
the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Out of the gun. Goff.
Ain't nobody open.
By Jefferson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Good to see you in that chat, bro. I got my whole little chat set up right here, so.
And he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense
I can pretty much see that.
Before you get a good head of steam going.
I can watch the chat at the same time, you know?
This is 3rd and 9. Here's Goff.
That defense kicking ass today.
Always up for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board.
That was real good.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
That defense. What's up with you, Amanda?
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for
time
the
to get
first
some
time.
action.
And a glance
Coming
here
off an
at their quarterback
injury.
standing 6'3".
Got to make a statement today.
Down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
We missed the whole last season, didn't make the playoff.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that
we're
in the
going to play some
preseason,
real
a
football.
lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Oh, geez.
And he stopped immediately there.
Oh, geez.
Say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd
What we
down.
got here? See if we can hit Robinson.
They're operating from the gun. Gillespie and Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Take it real easy. Tampa Bay took out New Orleans, I see.
Now a carry for Dobbins. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter.
Come on, family.
But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
It's a first down, baby. Let's rock out.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And some room to maneuver. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Nice
he jumped at the right time. Jeez.
This is knocked away and incomplete. They were trying to go to ground once again, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run here with Dobbins. And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 25. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It is 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, Gillespie. And he finds Stills complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
My man got Dobbin. Yeah, we working with Dobbin right now.
It's another first down.
Dubin or whatever that baby is. Come
Some
on.
movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Gotta back us up a little bit.
That's
Come on,
going to
I gotta
set
do
him
better.
back 5 yards.
You gotta do better than that.
And
We
this
need
should
it.
be
We
the
may
final
need that.
play before the quarter ends.
We may need that.
From the gun, Gillespie. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
Everything about that clock management.
After 1. Nine-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Ram Stadium going crazy.
Back to the running game. It's Ingram. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
The tackle made.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and get.
And he'll get in. Touchdown. taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football,
Did you see that
right?
block?
Hey,
Oh,
this
my
is exactly
goodness.
what we're going to do. Straight ahead power, and they got it done.
Oh, what a wonderful block. Baltimore.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
That time management, that clock management.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Now gone.
Yeah.
And he was hit as he threw it
Keep
there,
playing.
and it forces it incomplete.
Keep playing.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it
Keep
in a
playing.
snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite
Them
well.
outfits is nice, though. I ain't gonna lie. Ugh, get in there.
2nd and 10. Off again. Now they set up the screen. That's good.
Ah.
And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
I
Screen
did too.
pass. Looked
I
like it was
did too.
coming
I ain't gonna
together.
lie.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They'll try and get it with Geis.
Oh, my
The
goodness.
tackle, and that effort gets him first before he's brought down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And
Me
what I
too.
mean by
My
that is
shoulders
they thought they were
did.
able to
My
relax
shoulders
little
did
bit
drop a
because
little bit.
That was an important play
Come on,
call.
come on.
They needed to pick up that 1st down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
I mean, they got to score right now.
2nd and
What's
2.
up, C. Randall? My man C. Randall in the building. What's up, champ? It happens. It happens. They're
A
professional.
shotgun snap.
Oh, that's passing
That'll be
interference. Damn.
incomplete. We do have a penalty flag
That was
down,
my fault.
however. Let's see what
That
that's
was my
about.
fault. I thought it was good defense.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about
I tried to
one
take the
is
initiative.
Sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football.
Come on,
And
Clark.
other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in
Clark
between.
almost got an interception right there.
Foul.
He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Goff. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp.
Oh,
He is tackled
wow.
inside the 40.
Good hit.
Right to the
Good.
35.
Wow.
A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Wow.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Complete. Jefferson the target. And brought down. But
They moving. What's happening? They moving. What you think?
they'll get 13 yards
What
for
you
the
think?
2nd play in a row.
What you think? Rams got it in them?
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
2 minutes on
2
the
minute
clock,
warning.
2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman
If
in
they got it in
Orlando,
them.
back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down.
I knew that was coming, but damn.
Normally
That was
being
scary.
a big-bodied receiver plays to their
That was
advantage
real
downfield.
scary.
Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well, and popped it free from his grasp.
Back to the air. Goff on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Ain't nobody gonna come. Ain't nobody there.
The last play
Ain't
on the completion
there.
got him half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Goff throwing again.
That's some shit.
He's got him in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
That was a good
It's
drive.
up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. So all even at 7 now as they kick it
may
away.
be a shootout.
And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
It's a little pain. That don't matter.
Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gillespie. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Gillespie. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
No comment.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they're bringing an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Goff. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff to the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
3rd down and 1.
Goff wants to throw on 3rd and 1.
I can't believe it.
Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
A 23-yard attempt.
And Santos able to put this one up and through. It's good.
We're going to pay for that,
Rams have
Santos.
the first points here. It's 3-0.
We're going to pay for that,
Drive ends in just
Santos.
3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're going to be waiting for him as they get him behind the line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Come on, Ref.
Out of bounds, just shy of the 40. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
34 yards. And the Raven first down.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Oh, got on, didn't he?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10.
Oh, my goodness.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Not to think about that.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change
I don't believe it. You can't block him.
A few different plays.
You can't block him.
Jeez.
An important play.
You can't block him.
3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. The man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You couldn't block him, bro.
Catch of the game so far.
Gotta
This
put these boys to work.
They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins stopped at the 24-yard line after a
Keep
gain
putting that
of 5.
pressure on him.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on
You
that
ain't
one,
never lied. I feel it. I feel it.
At the end.
Come on, Ref.
The center of the field,
Come on, Ref.
it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Come on, baby. Hold your blocks.
They'll try to
Hold your fucking
He's
blocks.
going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
This guy's a monster.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I see him shaking the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts.
I don't fucking believe it.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
I'm out of here.
Ravens 7.
I don't believe this.
Well, close game, second half. You obviously hate to leave 3 out on the field.
Especially in a game like this when you know points are hard to come by. That was one of their best opportunities so far, and they come away with nothing.
With nothing. I don't.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is gone.
Get his ass.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
And that's the second sack of the game, but
I
this
needed
player,
that so bad.
disruptive in all phases.
That's
Whether
how
he's
he's
going
pissed off.
upfield,
What
coming
the
underneath,
fuck?
you
Where's the
name it.
block?
He's a big-time guy. You
Come
have to
on,
block.
motherfucker.
So Goff, he'll
Damn
try to
it.
refocus after the sack.
He's
The
like
Rams
Agent
now
Smith
set up
right now.
with a
Damn
tough
it.
one, a 3rd and long.
Goddamn Morpheus.
Goff now looking to throw.
Oh.
They got a man over the middle. It's
Go ahead,
Woods.
punt that.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32.
Come on, Gillespie.
and
Come on.
obviously well
The game
short
got to
of
come
first
down to Gillespie. Fuck it.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath.
Tell me that
by all
wasn't good
means.
defense. Fuck that.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets
Come
set
on,
to
baby.
take the field. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing.
Breathe.
Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to
Come
get
on.
3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up because how many times have we seen games when it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him
I see
happy.
it open
Make
and
sure you
it's
keep him
open.
comfortable.
I'm sure you
What's up
always
with you,
treated the
Rich?
kicker nicely, though,
What's
right?
up with you, Rich? My man, Rich.
I always did because
Watch that one, Rich.
they won us a whole lot of games.
Quick slant to Brown. It'll be a pickup of 10
I just like to hear my name in the stands. Gillespie. Gillespie this one. And Gillespie that one.
At the Rams.
Come on, baby. What?
On second down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
Bro, ever since Rich started watch the game, I've been having good luck. I've been having good luck.
Highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two
teams. Just a field goal. We're going to have to put the game on Tucker again.
Right back to Dobbins on first. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard.
Second and 1 at the 36-yard line.
What we got here?
Looking
oh, my God. Oh!
That's taken in by Duvernay. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes.
Hitting on all of them. Gillespie said, hell no. What up, Mike?
Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Y'all can huddle up, do whatever y'all gonna do, Playboy.
Because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Looking to throw on second down. Gillespie will find Dobbins out of the backfield. And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. It's a good gain of 11.
Come on.
Sets him up first and goal. From the gun, Gillespie eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But it'll be second and goal.
Come on, baby.
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram.
Come on!
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Never
for
fails.
Ravens touchdown.
Never fails. Just when I need them.
It's the fullback.
That's the thing about teamwork.
And the Ravens have retaken the lead.
They didn't know what was going on. They were looking for stars.
The goal line, Charles. Sometimes you need to go with a fullback.
We ran it right at that defender too, right at his ass.
Mass, how's that?
Oh yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's
equal
big
touchdown. That's what it means.
The apple dropped on his head, right?
That's what it means.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
That's right. That's what the lead. That's what the lead is.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
What up, double up? Who said my commentary?
Back of the end zone. And this will not be
come on,
returned.
baby.
It'll come out to the 25.
Come on, brother. Oh, you like the comment? Oh, man, that's how I play Madden, bro. I play like please, bro. I play with prayer and all that, bro. I'm all emotion. Clark out there looking good. Clark, don't do it.
They'll need to change that here. Throwing here to start the drive.
Incomplete.
Connect left side. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12.
Come on. Come on, little man. Get in there, Ferguson. Get in there, Ferguson. Watch Ferguson.
Right side complete. That's Woods.
Baltimore.
And a 5-yard gain.
Ray Lewis type shit out here, boy.
It's a gain of 5 yards on the catch there.
That little 5 yards gonna cost you.
At the 42-yard
What's your last name, Golf?
Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Fucking Baltimore is intimidating. Come here, motherfucker.
Week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Come here, gun.
So it's Rams football
Come here.
as we get your reset.
Come here.
They come up
We
on
got
a
him.
1st
We got
and
him.
10, desperately needing a score
I dare you.
on what could be their final drive. He's going to find his running back.
I thought he was going to put it to that turnaround right there, bro. He's ready for that shit.
Takes it inside the 40.
Back up, back up. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. Back that up. Come on, Clark.
Exactly what they
Watch it, Clark. Watch it. Oh, he lost.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds.
Yeah, boo this. Boo these nuts. Boo this. Boo this.
Throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route?
They trying to get that field goal. You feel me? They ain't got time for shit. Clark out there. Hold up. Clark out there. Watch this guy. Oh, watch him. Get in there. Out of field goal range. Come on, fat boy.
Get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic. At this late stage of the
It could have been democratic out here.
So
back up. Bag that ass up like you banana. Or vax that ass up. Coffee and cushion. Vax that. Oh! That's me. Oh! That's pressure. Damn right. Watch out, fat boy. You know you ain't gonna catch me. Booty's nuts.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead,
Baltimore.
They found a way to make a play on that side of the ball. And maybe
they're going to call timeout like some hoes.
Now the Rams will signal for timeout their second. As they'll get it with just under 90 seconds.
They thought I was stupid. We're going to burn these times out.
Second and 9.
We're going to see what we're working with.
What? Dobbins running out of the gun. And he's
line
going
that
to
up.
Protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game.
About none of that. Tucker lining it up. Tucker lining it up. Where we at? The 36? Just don't take the sack. Let's get this first down and end this game.
The Rams go nickel here defensively.
Breathe, Gillespie. We use a true champion out here.
Operating from the gun. Gillespie.
That's some bullshit. I tried my best. My fingers hit like 4 buttons at the same time, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I saw a guy waving at me. My fingers did not cooperate. My fingers didn't cooperate.
A 53-yard attempt.
On me. Watch this one. That's Tucker, baby.
This one is right down
Fuck
the
yeah, I
middle.
think
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Rams 10.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet.
It's not out of reach, but guess what?
Field goal means that they do have a chance to come back.
They got to get a touchdown. That's what they need.
The Rams, trailing 17-10, a minute 17 remains.
I can play defense now.
How will
Ferguson.
this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up.
Go ahead.
First down.
Keep that clock moving.
Dennis Higbee, the tight end.
Keep that clock moving.
A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one from 16.
Out of bounds. Let's go. Let's go. You know what you got? One more play in you? 2 more plays?
Right around the 43. Now it's gone.
Go. That's bullshit. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
The first down at the Ravens 17-yard line.
I'm sorry. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. You'll have another shot. You'll have another shot. That's why you need the times out right
sure would ever get back to what he once was.
And you and I both know there's going to be a lot of debate.
Gillespie gets out of there.
Better today
Gillespie gets out of there with a victory.
They won the game, and in the process, I do think he made a lot of people question whether or not he'd be able to come back as a starter. Look just a little bit foolish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.
He should have stretched out his arm, bro. If he would have stretched out his arm, it would have worked. He would have scored a touchdown. We would have been, but he doesn't do that stretch. You know what I'm saying? That happens.
Even though we won our opener, I knew that my subpar performance would lead to some tough questions from the media about my comeback attempt.
Sympathy. I feel bad. I didn't perform the way I was supposed to. I was worried about Wish. He in the chat room talking about go Kev, putting on Super Bowl hats early.
I knew that these kinds of questions would be coming my way for 16 more weeks unless I started playing better.
People looking at me.
And I wanted no part of having to defend myself every week. So
smoking.
That meant it was time to turn things around.
Let's go. Time to rise to fame. Yeah.
Tonight,
they done fucked up. Who we playing?
From M&T Bank Stadium,
we playing Buffalo,
in Baltimore, Maryland.
Come on.
It's a special New Year's Day edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Buffalo Bills.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
You know how we rocking, Marley. You know how we rocking. Queen, let's get him.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Damn,
he's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
All type of little
cuts.
And
he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
We got to watch Diggs.
I see. 1st and 10 now
I
from
see we got to watch Diggs.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going.
Oh, they lost last week?
Did you get the same feeling
you niggas lost last week?
That they kind of regretted.
Oh, we won.
Absolutely.
You know,
y'all morality is low. Uh-oh, watch it. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
No, they lost last week, boys. Whoa!
So the shotgun snaps it
come
out,
on.
and he's able to find
Diggs. I was tying my shoe.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Allen to Diggs there for Buffalo first. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46.
Cover that up.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen going deep for Diggs. And this is
Did he get in?
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting.
Hey, what, Mike? I thought their morality was low.
And creating a game plan to start this off.
That nigga tossed the shit out that ball.
But it's sending a message
fuck your
to the
morality,
defense.
Kev. Fuck your morality.
This one.
Let's go.
A couple yards
Get him. Get Fat Boy right here. Watch him hit him hard.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets
Let's go.
So
here come the big boys. Here come the big boys.
Offense. And leading them out there, we get a look
at
their
them fucking
6'3"
stats.
quarterback.
You kiss my ass. We're going to the playoff. You can kiss my ass. You hear that music right there? The homie made that one. I run Baltimore right now. Gillespie. Let's rock.
On 1st and 10, Gillespie flushed down right.
Get up out
And
of
he
there.
just gets rid of it.
You're not going to get me, bro. You might as well stop.
Wise move there. Looked like nobody open.
You're not going to get me, bro.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
3rd and what? Oh, my goodness.
Off the play fake. Gillespie. And he'll just toss it away.
I didn't have a chance,
So he
man.
throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd
Special
down?
team.
That's a nice start for them in this one.
Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
the Bills will take over the football with a 1st
Those
and
fucking
10.
outfits got me fucking
Allen and the Bills
hypnotized right
now
now. I
with a
love
1st
that
and
outfit,
10
buddy.
at the 40. He'll throw from the gun.
Catch up,
Here, that's
nigga.
complete.
I'm on you right now.
That catch good for only a couple. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
That's a 42-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun.
gotta be
Here's
kidding.
Allen. He completes it to the tight end, Knox.
Complete.
That's
to
a big
Knox.
boy.
Almost
He's
as if
got
they
good
didn't
hands
leave
or
the field
something.
after their
Lord
first
have
drive.
mercy.
They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw
What they
there.
feeding you,
And
boy?
this offense,
What they feeding you,
here
boy?
nearly going.
Oh, look at
Allen's
you.
throw
I
is
don't like the way
complete.
this
He's
is.
tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
What they
And
feeding
last
you,
catch
boy?
short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Singletary here
Come on,
running
baby.
out of the gun.
I was on that.
And he is
I
met
was
at
on
the
that.
line of scrimmage, and he goes down
I was
right
on that.
there. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement. Put the ball in the hands of my quarterback and give him a run pass option.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the
Fucking
length
my
of
coach
the
is
football.
pissed.
Line of
He's
scrimmage
pissed right
to
now.
37 on 1st and 10.
Fucking thing going.
On the counter,
Oh,
this is
come on,
Singletary.
come on.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
After 1, 7-0
I'm as focused as I can
on EA
get.
Sports.
Can't get more focused than I'm focused right now. My fucking monitor is up to my face. I'm fucking staring at the screen. My eyes are bleeding. I'm teared up. I can barely see. What the fuck?
And now
I knew this was coming, and I couldn't stop it.
Knox, the
You know what I'm
tight
saying?
end, making
Like,
the catch. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They
Come
got
on.
8 yards there.
Come
Bills
on.
on 3rd down.
Not
a
like
perfect
this
3
one.
for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Ah, that's a fumble.
Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th
Fucking
down.
Brady fan.
Come
Come on.
Be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another
Oh,
prime
my
example.
goodness. You going for this?
Downfield, he was standing in the
Come
pocket.
on, bro. Take
Just
it
couldn't find
easy,
anyone
my
open.
friend.
No, not enough
Take
time.
it
They hit
easy,
him
my
and
friend.
forced that
No.
incompletion. Singletary, they'll run for it.
Come on, bro. I
just
took
the first down as they
Come
bring
on,
him down at the 23.
Come
a
on.
solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On first down, they stick with Singletary. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I got faith. I got faith in him, guys. I got faith in him.
24-yard line.
Isaiah Marley, damn it.
So
they got me. They got me. Oh, damn it.
And his
he got me with the stupid play action.
Whiteside, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And that would off the blitz behind him. Incomplete.
Come on, guys.
On 3rd down.
I'm gonna throw my headset around this fucking place. Come on, get in there. You gotta be fucking.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
You're kidding.
Intended receiver.
You're kidding.
2nd and goal.
I got a guard 88. I got the tight end.
Allen gonna
That's
give this
right.
one to Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of 1, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder.
I don't care what they do. We here, baby. You're going to throw this interception, and we here, baby. Let's go, Juden. Let's go, Juden.
Allen now on 3rd and goal.
Oh, my
goodness. Caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Dawson Knox, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive.
I'm not getting no action.
He works his way forward for a couple.
What the hell is going on here, buddy?
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of
the 40. Bro.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield,
I had the
sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
Not much there, maybe a couple. He's taken down at the 40. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
The pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now this throw caught left side. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line. We've got an interesting ball game here today, Charles, in Week 17, and really the ramifications of whatever goes on here in this game may not come into play until the offseason. Wouldn't you agree?
Certainly right about that, because over the course of the season, we've seen this quarterback attempt to come back from a serious injury and return to what he was before he was sidelined for nearly an entire season. But what the eye test tells me is he's just not the same guy.
Don't remind me, please.
He could end up being the fall guy for an unsuccessful season.
Don't remind me,
he'll
please.
get it down to the 7.
Fucking like.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
What the hell is going on here, damn it?
Duvernay with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens draw a bit closer.
Come on, baby.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. They haven't fully climbed the mountain, but they've started the ascent here.
But we started the ascent here. Right? We ain't fully got to the mountaintop. Okay, so but we put on our backpacks.
Long way to go, but at least they know it's manageable.
We put on our backpacks, damn it. Get your cap and gear ready, damn it. I may not get there with you, but I want y'all to know tonight, Baltimore is going to get to the promised land.
The drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Ooh, they really targeted
I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
Throwing again. Allen.
Get him. Call timeout.
The Raven pressure too much.
Call timeout. We want the ball back.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
Yeah, we want the ball back.
As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
They're calling for their heads.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Now a run with Singletary.
Come on, man.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
How did you? Come on, bro.
So a good punt there, but a nice return.
I'm looking upfield. I'm expecting
and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
This is where he usually throws an interception, but we got to get back in this game.
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your
pressure comes and down he goes. A.J. Epinesa able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
14.
All right, come on, baby.
Ravens 7.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
It's over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
That was scary, man. I don't know what the hell was going on.
That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Back to throw. Gillespie. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Shreds the tackle.
Good hit.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second
The
half.
pressure.
They were able to get the ball back
The
here, didn't
pressure.
surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
16 yards.
But one of the ways that
He
quarterbacks
dropping
keep
that
all
right
their
in there,
receivers
too.
alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
A quick throw going to be caught
I'm
by
talking about he
Diggs.
putting it in
And
there.
getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Here's Allen. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another first down.
And the Bills' first down.
Now Allen again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. They'll run here with Singletary. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
It is 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. Complete.
Get the shit out of
And
here.
he'll go down at the 28.
No, I knew that was going to happen.
But it'll also lead to a 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will move up by 10 now.
Bro.
17-7.
Ravens 7.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit and forced the field goal.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Gillespie. Open man is Duvernay. And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
7.
On first down, Gillespie. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his second touchdown of the night. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, one by land, two by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance. That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to history class.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You just grab a nugget when
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only got a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. Let's go coaches to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
Come on! And deed means action.
Exactly.
Yeah! He goes down.
That's a fumble!
Ravens able to get to him.
A loss of 9 yards.
And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect the back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet.
Come on, baby. Let's stop this.
If they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Oh, my goodness. They don't let the GDs in the door. They don't let the GDs in the door. They don't let the GDs in the door.
Understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
No comment.
Great coverage there.
We take it as it comes. Everybody can't be great. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field.
Let's get a field goal or something out of this,
step
baby.
one of the mission. They force the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And it's been
if he would have got through that small little hole right there,
they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
That's all right. That's all right. You right. You right. They hold him. They hold him real slick right there. Get a bunch of these little stupid crosses in.
To throw on second down. Gillespie.
Oh, my goodness.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Wyatt Carew didn't work.
A.J. Epinesa
in
there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he
I need
had no
an
chance
extra
to block
blocker right here, bro. You're going to have to chill out right here, bro. You're going to have to chill out right here, bro. You're going to have to chill out, bro.
Throwing
Big
on 3rd and long.
Big bro.
Gillespie. And that will be incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
I got to let the time run out. I fucked up. I can't blow this time out. I know we can't have that, Coach.
That'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I'm sorry, Coach. I gotta punch this baby boy. That's not smart of you, brother. Wait a minute.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
At their own 24-yard line.
The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself.
I'm taking a risk with these timeouts right here. I'm taking a huge risk.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13
huge.
After the first down run goes backwards.
I'm hoping that they fail on this one.
Operating from the gun. Allen, little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down.
It's going to hurt. I know this is going to fucking hurt.
Right away if they can't stop him here.
Yo!
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down.
Great call.
Well done.
Here's Jordan Berry.
Y'all should see my face right now.
He's on to punt for Buffalo.
Great fucking call, damn it.
Away into the icy winter air. This is taken at the 15. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
At their own 30-yard line.
So the Ravens now down by a field goal. At time, a huge factor. Their long win streak in great peril as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, my God. Get out of bounds.
Taken in here to start this drive.
There is a guy.
Just shy of the 45.
There is a guy.
14 and a 1st down. Now, that's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Now there's a quick throw caught by Andrews.
Oh, come on.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 43. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, my
And
goodness.
now he's going to use his legs.
Oh, my goodness.
And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over bounds. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he
takes it across for the touchdown, and they take it.
I don't fucking believe it. I don't scoop this fucking shovel, scoop it back. That's how you work, Kwame Brown. That's how you win a championship.
But to me, that's the one that's going to finish him off.
The score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up.
The fucking fans going fucking berserk. Fucking championships.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
We're double up at. But that's how you win championship,
It's
double
up and good to make it 21-17. The drive.
Don't put your fucking hand on your hip, Allen. You know what it is. You know what it is, damn it.
Out in front here in the final minute of the contest.
Fucking fans going insane. People at work tripping out. They better go to work right now. Y'all about to get fired right now.
Tucker now to
Look
kick
at
it
them fans
away
up there right there. Look, my cousins and everybody in the stands right there, right there.
This will make it into the end zone. And with time a factor here,
come on, baby.
Just take a knee and they'll put it out to the
I win this. I'm the greatest. Y'all better not ever disbelieve Kev. I always got a team. We may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight.
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense.
You bet not. You bet. I'm watching these
sequences.
Oh,
and this is what they work on.
There is a safety.
But Jesus wins!
But Jesus wins! The devil is alive!
They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
That ain't nothing.
Get
off me, fat boy! Guard him right there! Get off me!
And it's a terrific return here. As he's
just busted a fucking brain cell right now. Look at my cousin. Look at all y'all right there.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field. And it's looking like they're going to go just short. As this is definitely not his best throw. You see that fucking jersey? And it'll wind up being intercepted.
17, Ward, New Orleans, nigga. You niggas ain't about it.
They'll run here. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first
murder.
Goal. He couldn't quite
all
reach
y'all
the
done
chalk,
heard me.
But they'll have it at the
murder. I done done things and did shit you never heard of.
Second and goal from the one.
No, buddy, I'm running this. What's that?
They'll try to run with Dalvin.
Fuck out of here.
And he's
it's Baltimore.
Touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about
coffee
seal it.
And cookies.
That touchdown should make you feel
like the fireworks.
But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Work.
Make sure you
defense
stay
wins
with all the
championship.
right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that
you.
touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it.
Just 2
plays to get into the end zone.
Yeah, I know all y'all done heard of me.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
touchdown. Things y'all little bitch nigga never heard of.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
25-yard line.
Buffalo set to get the football back here. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Y'all, go ahead, kick back. Leo, everybody kick back. I got everybody out there right there. Sit back. Everybody get off. Put them championship hats on.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Before the first round pick, Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on him.
That's
an incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
You better switch up, nigga. All I know is Kwame right now. Give me Kwame.
Throwing his Allen on third. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Ferguson. Kwame Brown. Reggie White.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to let it fly.
You bet not. Give me the ball.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Kwame got me pissed off.
So second down, still 10 yards to go.
Let's go, Kwame. You ain't got shit. Let's go.
To throw again. Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout called here.
You got to be mad to play
Not
this
sure
shit.
the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
You know what that is, nigga. Give me the
And this is
ball,
intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas, and that will write a finish to this ball game. This comeback journey has been unbelievable to watch unfold, and it's not finished just yet, partner.
Give me the ball, Kwame.
Even close, because this win,
over.
it locks up a playoff berth, and from the looks of it, this comeback story, it will be continuing well beyond just this season.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Getting that win in Week 17 was nice, but the convincing loss in the wild card round brought me back down to earth.
What?
Especially since I hadn't played great in a few weeks.
What?
Needless to say, I wasn't feeling too good about my end of the season debrief with the coach.
What you mean? What? Move on from me? I'll take it gracefully, but I ain't tripping, bro. I ain't finna cry about it. Get back out there and work. Press 1. Man, bro, but y'all making a big mistake, bro. All the shit I did for these motherfuckers, that's how y'all feel. It happens, bro.
Even though I had a feeling this might be coming, I was stunned when I heard the words come out of Coach's mouth. I don't even recall
send
what
me
I
the fucking
said.
Cleveland, I dare you.
Or if I said anything at all.
Fucking Cleveland. I'm gonna win a championship with them. I swear to God. All the shit I did for them. That's how they do me. All the energy that I just expelled.
As best you can remember, what was going through your mind after that?
What should we do? Should we take a chance with randomness? What should we do, y'all? Or should we call the agent and select the team? I'm pissed the fuck off. I can't believe it. What you think? Select the team. Let me see. We're going to see who's interested in this. We're going to take a chance.
I let it be known that I was open to playing just about anywhere. I just wanted to see who was truly interested in me.
That's right. We ain't going for none of that. Hell no, bro. We're going to do this shit live on the air. Hey, Wish, you like that comeback? That was beautiful, bro. Take a chance. That's right. Who is this? Tennessee? Oh, come on, bro. Who we got? Who we got? Y'all, who we got? I got Tennessee. Who we fucking got? This is sad, but I gotta go to my chat room. All I know is Dylon. That's all I know is me, bro. Come on.
The 5 best rappers of all time. Think about it. Dylon, and Dylon. Because I spit hot fire.
Ooh, all right, man. We gotta go. Come on, let's rock, man. They ain't the regular season. They ain't the Titan. All I know is Dylon. Let's go. I'm like you right now. Oh, shit. Hey, Marley, Dylon. All I know is Terrell Owens and Dylon. Fucking Steve Young and shit. If they come back
often
with
what we see
Madden
is that
90,
a division opponent who you play 2 times a year becomes a marquee rival.
Goodness.
Which
embrace
team
rivalry?
was that for you?
No, we're going to embrace it.
There was already a very long and storied history between the two franchises. And then things escalated, simply because of modern technology.
That's how we fucked up and merged with fucking AI and messed us up. Let's go, bro. Let's get some upgrades. I hope we play fucking Baltimore. I'm fucking going on. I hope I play Baltimore. I really do.
The first thing that came up during media availability that week was the back and forth on social media. It seemed as if I had entered into the league's most talked about rivalry overnight.
I'm talking trash. I'm talking shit. Last time I was nice to these niggas. Listen, all them niggas is weak. We know all they play. Check this out. You mock my words. Tucker for 3.
Yeah, I could have left it alone. But when someone runs their mouth, sometimes you need to walk the walk and talk the talk.
Put the whole championship, the rivalry on one kicker already. Tucker is going to win this game, buddy.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee.
Uh-oh. He coming out, man.
Week 2
Damn,
of the
my
NFL
coach ain't playing. Them niggas starting off
EA
pissed off.
Sports.
God damn it. That's what I like right here. What? He started off pissed the fuck off. This type of town I like. Come in, man. Come here.
It's the Tennessee Titans taking on the Houston Texans.
Oh, this is where he can get his shine on fireworks.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans.
Tell you something,
with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaulton. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play.
I like them.
They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in Week 1. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Texans, they come into this one after a loss in the opener, and they're in for another tough test here.
Come on,
and
baby.
What a battle for an organization to look at your schedule and see 2 road games to start the season and not have a letdown immediately. You got to fight against that. They've got to come out ready to play.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive.
We following the coach orders.
And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
They say go out there, Gillespie, and have fun. Get us to the playoffs. Go out there and do what you do. We're ready for you, champ.
Throwing on first down. Gillespie eluding the pressure right. And this one complete to Will
Get up,
Fuller.
my nigga. Get up.
Bro,
I'm
he's going to
sorry
get a
about that.
solid gain of 9 before being brought
Let's go.
down.
Don't worry about
Second
it.
and right at a
Don't
yard.
worry about it. You all right? Watch that nigga with the orange
Well,
edge by
Charles,
his
it's
name.
always
Watch him.
contentious
He
division
looks
rivalry.
hungry.
A little spicier than
watch
we're
him.
used to. The well-documented
Oh, my
wars
goodness.
on social media between 2 of the top players on these teams has really added a layer of intrigue.
You're absolutely right, partner, because this social media beef that kicked things off, it spilled over into the midweek press conferences.
Houston and Tennessee?
Dominated what people have talked about around this game. For most people,
Did
they
you get
think this
that?
is ridiculous, maybe even a little childish.
Oh, you kidding me?
But let's go back to when we were
Oh, you
younger.
kidding me?
This was just what we call bulletin board material. And this stuff has made this game the most talked about regular season matchup I can remember. So no complaints from me. I doubt there are any complaints from you. We can't wait to see how this plays out on the field. And that's the thing to remember here. The player with the bragging rights will not be who gets the most post-game likes on social media.
Real tough.
It's going to be whose team wins the ball game in this contest.
Wake up,
Ball
boys.
up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Boys.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. The numbers for him from a week ago, 16 carries, 63 yards.
I'm so glad you asked for a couple of offensive linemen to talk to.
They lost last week. I didn't play last week. That's why.
Last week's contest, everything was clicking. Didn't matter what they were doing.
Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play. That
What you say? I got to get the new Madden?
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive
Bro, I'm so
side,
tired of Madden being the new Madden, but the same Madden, but the new Madden.
The ball got turned over.
And he's going to be out.
I'm not getting the new shit.
20-yard line.
I'm not getting
now
new
we get set to see
shit.
Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They had the interception.
Every
last
time I get a sports game, I got to get the new one next time. Hell no. Fuck that new one.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll try and run it.
I can't get the new one.
Right around the 24.
That motherfucker going to be $89.99
Wind up getting right about 4 there on the
for the whole packet. I'm not doing that.
Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete.
I can't do it, bro. I can't do it.
He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I'm going to get on my trucking game.
On 3rd down, Gillespie. That's going to be
and have a blast. You feel me?
Looks like a
can't do it.
Possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off.
Get on my Red Dead Redemption
Every
and
team
have a
talks about starting
blast.
fast. They're hoping on their next possession it can be a delay.
Now a hit and a loose football.
That's what you
This will
get.
get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but
That
if you
was
do,
a
good to be towards the
cold hit
sideline
right
and
there,
saves
buddy.
them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet.
That's why I like to play those campaign games, because I
They
can't.
should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree.
Yeah, I would have to play the campaign. And matter of fact, that's what I feel like playing my Red Dead Redemption. Get me some bounties in. You feel me?
Start a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. Breaks the tackle.
I went live 7 days this week.
46.
Every day this week, I went live.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Derrick Henry. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 40-yard line. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. 1st and 10. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
operating from the gun. Murphy. Smith catches left side. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
after 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Titans 7, Texans nothing.
That's dope, Mama, right? That's super dope right there.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try to run to the first with Henry.
Thank you.
Henry fighting for the
Black Howard, stand up.
I think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain that time, but they're going to be left.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Let's go.
Nice job there defensively to
Black Lives Matter.
because really,
Are you kidding? Y'all going for it?
Agreed.
Oh, my
they
goodness.
really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I
He
could
caught
come
it.
right back out.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A first down carry for Henry. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. On the carry.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now an option.
Oh, my goodness.
Keep it. He's got the first down inside.
Oh, my goodness. Good play, good play, good play. That is a trick the shot. I didn't know where that happened.
How about that? Their quarterback. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
Like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Houston set to take over. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing to start the drive. Gillespie. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. So as this offense gets settled in, a game like this, how important do you think it would be for both of these teams to maintain their composure?
Well, I think that the good news is that this is a physical, emotional game. And look, if they can find a way to harness that intense energy, it can end up being beneficial for both teams. But what both of them have to realize, and especially this quarterback, the objective is still just to win the game. It's not to outshine the other guy or go at him with any more or less than is normal. Go play the game, go win the game.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw on second down. Gillespie.
Oh, my goodness.
He's taken down for a
Oh,
sack.
my goodness. I didn't not one time look at anybody that was rushing me. I just was looking for receivers. Terrible.
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist.
That's caught inside.
Oh,
the
my
20.
goodness. He got him.
And he's going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Never lie. There is a God.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. And this will be caught by Edwards. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7.
To throw on second down. Gillespie, flushed out right. That's complete, right around the 8. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback.
Go right back.
Take this one in for
Do it again.
Texans touchdown.
Do it again. You're getting in that end zone.
The fullback taking it in. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
He is good.
Well, it was second and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's
I needed that so bad. So bad.
Out, find your way into the end zone.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
If they can move this ball
Tennessee
and
offense about set and ready to go.
Start throwing it around, maybe we get some good stops. And
so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal.
They do have 3 timeouts.
That changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds.
They do have 3
timeouts. The middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Murphy over the middle to Smith. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts.
As they get the
stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
They can use this last timeout.
That last catch good for 8
Keep him
yards.
back here.
From the gun, Murphy got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 33. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Unbelievable. I mean, who's guarding him?
To throw is Murphy on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
I'll take it.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando. That's right. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Now this will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they're on the heels of that nice win last week over the Packers. Second half begins with a run by Henry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Murphy operating from the gun. Throw left side complete. It's Smith. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Here's Murphy to throw on 2nd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Murphy now to throw on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Good
Some
shit.
good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the third.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better.
I don't think
where
so,
he ended
neither.
up putting the football. That was excellent.
I don't think so neither.
On first down, Dawkins. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
Taken down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
Oh my goodness, that hurt.
Picked up near the 42. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
This interception will go
That
on the
hurt.
record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
That'll do it.
Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, 45 yards. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL...
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Gary and Conley. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Henry. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Oh, my goodness.
They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down.
Good hold.
Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Well, only thing I can do now is play football.
The fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Texans back out there and ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 16 yards, a first down. Back to throw. Gillespie escaping the pressure right. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his second touchdown on the season, and the Texans cut into that lead. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown.
Pat O'Donnell set to kick off.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back,
oh, I need this so bad.
Big fellas, have a little vision and find some space.
And a solid way to do that.
Oh, did he get it? He got it.
And he will be very close.
No, he didn't get it.
Down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Unbelievable. Come on, bro. Come on, man.
And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. And now out comes Houston. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. On 1st and 10, Gillespie. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Now this one complete on the slant route. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Off play action. Gillespie. He'll buy some time right. Making the catch is Sternberger. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Oh, my goodness.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Gillespie.
That's it.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Yeah. Damn. Say it for me, Marley. Say it for me, Marley. Say it for me.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores.
I had to go for
make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make.
Fucking
I think
Tennessee.
this interception is going to pretty much write
Fucking
an end to this
Tennessee.
one.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. Right now, they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Henry. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Well, it was a good run. We'll come back out and play a more solid, coordinated game next time.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. I'm sure it's going to be a tough week for this quarterback and his offense as they'll have to answer questions about why exactly they came up short in this one.
We sure will.
Loud week for him, because I highly doubt the guy on the other side of the field who led this defense to success this afternoon. I highly doubt he's going to be quiet about it at all. He'll certainly want to continue to run his mouth and crow about it.
All our hardworking crew,